Town and rural driving is statistically the most risky driving we will ever do. Just think about it. You're driving down a country lane at 60 miles an hour, but the car coming towards you is also doing 60 miles an hour. So you have a potential closing speed of 120 miles an hour, and that could be a very big incident. So to help reduce my risks when I'm driving in the town or in the country, I'm going to have a coaching session with driving expert Steve Craw. Steve showed me a few things I'd never realised about road signs.
So as you look down the road there, you can see there's a yellow backed arrow sign further down. Firstly, there's a warning sign there. Everything that you see on the road, white painted lines on the left hand side, big white lines in the centre, it's all telling us more paint, more colour, more danger.
I've never noticed the yellow on the back of these signs.
They're generally put because the accidents that happen here have been more serious. It costs extra money to make a sign yellow backed. So it's costing more money to the taxpayer, which means they're there for a reason, very simply. So the yellow sign on the left again, more colour, more danger. It's a more expensive sign to build. So in this position, the dip down on the road, junction on the left-hand side there restricts the road a touch. So on the approach to that hazard, you'd identify higher risk and maybe slow down a touch and be a bit more aware. So the piece of road we're on at the moment, you can see the lines are changing from longer white lines to shorter white lines.
Yep, changing that.
So when would you expect them to change back to longer white lines?
When there's more danger, so a junction maybe, or a corner.
Or a corner. So
it's changing again here, and there's a corner.
Absolutely. So simple stuff. The longer the line, the greater the risk. You can see much less as well. So using the line to tell you where the risk is very important.
To keep safe, Steve showed me how to improve my positioning on the road.
Now the next corner you see coming up, Penny, is to the right.
Yep.
So where should you position? Where's the best place?
To the left, so I can see around the corner.
Yeah. So just subtly come across. Can you see a little further now?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit further. Next corner to the left.
So I'm going to move to the right.
Okay. Every inch you move will give you an extra foot of vision around the corner.
Really?
So if you can safely move within your side of the road, I think is safest. But it'll just allow you to see that little further. Identify a hazard a little bit sooner. As you come down into town, obviously we're dropping the speed down, but again you're thinking, where can I position my car so that I can get best view of the next set of traffic lights that are coming? And of course, thinking efficiently, when do you want to get to those traffic lights?
When they're green.
Absolutely.
So I start to slow down.
Absolutely. And by doing that, your brake lights are deployed early. The car that's behind you is already alert to the fact that you're slowing down, which means that you're far less likely to have any sort of incident at that junction. You can see you're now communicating and bringing the vehicle behind with us. They're actually stopping and doing exactly the same as you are. So it's very unlikely. They've actually stopped now before you and we didn't stop at all, which is fantastic. So Penny, we're going to make a right-hand turn here. Very importantly, it's very dangerous to make a right-hand turn across traffic. So the most important things for me are as you approach, early brake lights, so you're communicating to the traffic behind you that you're slowing down. If you ever have to wait at a turning like this to try and keep your wheels facing straight down the road rather than across traffic. Reason being, if you're pushed from behind, you're not pushed into that oncoming traffic there. And if that Ford Focus they decided to drive into the side of our car, there's a very high chance I'm going to be quite badly injured.
So I can only turn the steering wheel as I move off?
Absolutely.
Here's some great tips on communication and particularly eye contact.
Eye contact, a very important part of our communication toolbox. So as we drive through this more built up area, the town area, I want you to think about where the driver's coming towards you. That bus driver there has actually seen you and made good contact with your vehicle. That's going to help us or help you flow much better through town.
It gives me the reassurance as well that he's registered my presence. He's not going to pull out on me.
Absolutely.
Cause me a danger.
So again, as you approach the roundabout, we've got all the normal things we do. We're slowing early, we're getting brakes early, but we're looking to see if we can progress. To help us do that, we're using eye contact. Eye contact to people on the roundabout already. As you progress on, you're looking to vehicles on your left-hand side to see whether they've actually seen you. If there's clear contact between you and them, you have a fair idea that they're not going to pull out in front of you.
That they basically have seen me and they know that I'm there?
Yes, absolutely.
What have we learned? Well, to assess risks on rural roads by paying attention to road markings and signage. We've learned to position our car to minimise risk And we've learned how to use communication and eye contact to keep us safe, because if somebody's looking at us, the chances are they've seen us.